Hey guys, what's up? My name is Zach, Super Saiyan Max here to another video, and today we'll be talking about the Infamous series. Um, I mean, yes, of course. After finishing playing Infamous Second Son, I thought Sucker Punch is going to make in the Infamous game, except for the PS5, but no, because Sucker Punch did not made no announcement about a there gonna be another Infamous game because I don't even know, man. Um, so speaking of that, I am gonna be telling you guys the Infamous storylines. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about Infamous One, Two, um, probably the DLC for Infamous Two, uh, and Second Son and First Light, and Infamous First Light. So yeah, if you guys enjoy today's video, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also hit the like button, please. And without further ado, yes, let's do this. So oh, okay. So Sucker Punch's first infamous game came out like in 2009, and 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 then yeah we and then so let's talk about the story of the first infamous game. So So yeah, in Infamous, we get to meet our main character, Cole McGrath, and and then Cole McGrath was a well, not high school, a college dropout, and then he had a job as a bad career and to make his parents mad, of course, and then he found a package, and then boom, eh, like thousands of people died actually, of course, but hey, but Cole survived. So wait, wait a second, gotta be right back, guys. Uh, right, I'm back. Ah, so what I was saying was so So yeah, Cole was the only person alive, eh, eh, and then while Cole was injured, while Cole was walking, like you get to see a spark of electricity, shocking him, and then and then and, and then Cole end up to the hospital with his best friend Zeke Dunbar and his girlfriend Trish, and and then Trish got so mad at Cole because of her sister, of course, and 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 then some players suspect like Trish slapping Cole for the explosion. I honestly do not know why, but Sucker Punch didn't even do that. So yeah. All right, continuing. All right, so so Cole and Zeke wanted to escape Empire City, except except Cole was like so Cole was trapped in a facility and then met and, then met Moya, Moya was she's an FBI agent, and then and Cole decided to like follow her instructions, and then and, and then the more you progress the game, the the more you go underground in Empire City, and then and, and then one mission we get to meet our like main villain Kessler, which is and 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 then Kessler was a part of the First Sons project, and and then we were introduced to John White, which is John White is like, who's Moya, and then and I mean, like, but Moya lied to Cole, of course, but Cole didn't listen to Moya, and yeah, and uh, un, until this is the toughest thing ever. So Cole got two choices to make: to save Trish or to save the Doctor. So Cole decided to save the Doctors, and it was too late to. No second. No, Cole was too late to save Trish, and then she died by fall damage, and then now Cole wants to get payback, and then yeah, and then while after of him after Cole is fully upgraded, wait, what was that? Okay, so 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 forget about that. Okay. So continuing. Okay. So the infamous one storyline, right? And then and then so Cole and John saw the race sphere, and then Cole destroys the race sphere, except John was I think next to it, or was running towards the race sphere, and the race sphere killed John, and then and, then Kessler talked to Cole. Like, to meet up at the same place. Where you start the game, and then and and and, and then Kessler was in Cole's head after the blast happened, and then both of them start fighting, like shooting electricities left and right, and then after they finish fighting, Cole uppercut to a Kessler, and then summon Iconic Storm in his face, and then boom, died, and then Kessler told Cole about the beast that's coming into Empire City, and then Kessler dies, and then Cole will be prepared to face the beast, and and then yeah, that was the storyline on Infamous One. All right, so yeah, after 1 year, 1 year ago, and then now we are transitioning to Infamous Two. So um I mean, so we we still got the main character Cole and Zeke and then a couple of new characters, of course. Of course, I mean, like they meet a agent that's called Agent Lucy Quo, and 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 then they need to go to enumerate because Doctor Wolf has like the wait, not the wrong phone. Oh, okay. So I mean, so the beast was in Empire City, and then and then the Cole. Well, Cole did not want Cole to fight the beast, but Cole didn't listen, and then Cole rushed to the beast and then started to fight the beast, and then the beast fought down the wall. I mean, which is Cole. Cole thought the fight was over, which is he was jumping to the boat, except he didn't get on the boat. The beast came back and then grabbed him, and then and and then Cole was shooting him with his electricity, and then Cole activate his iconic storm, and then the beast fell down the water, and he fell down the water. So yeah, and and then Cole ends up in the ship, which is, and then and 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 then and then while that, of course, they arrive to New Marais, except they have to get into the swamp, and then so Zeke made a weapon for Cole. I mean, it's called the Amp, which is I have it right here. So yeah, I I know you guys are saying this is Zach. What is this? I I know this looks like the messed up version of the amp in Infamous 2. Okay? This is like the messed up version of the amp. I know. It looks messed up. It looks so messed up, okay? Right. It looks so okay. Okay, continuing. Continue. Okay, so okay, so Doctor Wolf was attacked, and then Cole saved Doctor Wolf, and, and then Cole got some new powers, of course, and then and then Cole meet um Bertrand, of course. Of course, I do not know why Bertrand called the devil. I do not know why, but but still though. And then and then Cole hits his head because of the chopper, and and then Bertrand's men was going after um Dr. Wolf, and and then and Cole saved Dr. Wolf, and then car crash, and then Dr. Wolf was dead, and Cole was kidnapped, and yeah, and then and and then while Zeke was searching for what's her name, Quoll, and then and and, and then but Zeke thought he found Quoll until we met a conduit named Nix, and then and and then so I mean, well, but Nix's backstory is just I would say it's just messed up. I mean, so yeah, and then so yeah, and and then one day Cole finds Agent Cole, except Agent Cole was trapped in I, I would say some sort of a like freezer, and then and, and then Quo has powers, and then so okay, okay, so yeah, just forget about that sound, okay, please. Okay, so I mean, so Quo meets up with with Cole, of course, and then Cole was doing a little like touring about how to control her powers since her powers are ice, and then while there, of course, and then we and and then and then Cole and Nix and Cole saw a device. I mean, like where two conduits can switch powers. I mean, so Cole choose Quoll. So both of them decide to switch powers, and 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 then Nix got so mad, and then Nix keeps on like swearing, and then got out of there, and then I mean, so while Cole got his his new powers from Quo, and then and and then and then Quo and not Quo. I mean, I mean, Cole finally fights Bertrand, and then Bertrand um was defeated, and and, and then while a few more days the beast came to New Marais, and then Cole figured out John is the beast. Of course, he wasn't dead in back in the first Infamous game, so I didn't say though it's kind of messed up though. So yeah, and then and and then and, and then wow, and and then while Cole like finished max out his powers, and then and then Cole's ready to use the RFID, of course, and then and then and then so and and then everyone wants to see it, including Cole, Nix, and Zeke wants to see it, and then while Cole was charging it up, oh, oh, of course, I mean, like, they feel like they were like going to die, and then and 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 then and then and, and then the Quo said something, and then Quo didn't hear nothing about like what Dr. Wolf said something. I don't have no idea. Okay, I just don't remember. Okay, and then and then and and then Cole asks Zeke if he can fix the RFID, and then the Cole loses her temper, and then goes find John, and then while Zeke, Nix, and Cole figured out the plan, and then while Cole knows he's gonna die, so he said goodbye to Zeke, and then the beast comes, of course, and then Cole fights the beast again, and then fights Quo, and then while Cole activates his iconic storm, and then Nix is like, Nix went into was like dashing to the beast. I mean, while Cole's iconic storm was still activating, of course, and then Nix died, and then the RFID was charged, and then while the RFID was finished charging, was fully charged, Cole used the RFID, and then boom, and then the play was worth it, of course. Everybody healed except Cole died. While that, of course, and then yeah, that was the end of Infamous 2. But hold up. Before I go to Infamous Second Son, of course, but some guys might know Infamous 2 has a DLC called Infamous Fist of Our Blood. So if you guys did not know what Infamous Fist of Our Blood is, it's basically like a DLC for Infamous 2. So yeah, let me explain. I mean, so the story of Infamous Fist of Our Blood is I guessing it happened before Cole died while using the RFID. Yeah, I guessing. So I mean, so yeah, and then okay, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Right back. Alright, So, uh, so yeah, so Zeke was at the bar, reading and drinking his and drinking his beer, and then what? And and then while a strange woman comes to the bar, like sitting next to Zeke, and and and, and then so Zeke explains the the book, of course, and and then so Cole went into like a church, and then and then was healing all the people that was entered, and, and then there was somebody that was there, except it was a vampire, and then the vampire knocked him out, and then of course, yeah, saw a skeleton, and then cut a band in his neck, and then yeah, and then Cole turned into a vampire, and, and then no, and then we were introduced to the main villain, of course, yeah, Bloody Mary, of course, and and, and then of course, so yeah, Cole was chasing down Bloody Mary, and then yeah, and then he was fighting off Bloody Mary's goons, of course, and then Cole told Zeke about everything, and then so Zeke helped, and then and then Zeke and Cole figured out a plan how to defeat Bloody Mary. So th- so they went underground the church, and and then Zeke exploded the church up, and then boom, Bloody Mary was gone, and then yeah, that was the story of Infamous First Law Blood. Alright, next up, Infamous Second Son, which is, you guys have saw me play the game, of course. It was like 3 times I played that game, of course. So yeah, since I played the game on Good Karma and Evil Karma and and the and and just the paper DLC. So yeah. So yeah. So so yeah. Infamous Second Son is about this graffiti artist named Delson Roan, and Delson Roan is a part of a tribe, and then we were introduced to the big bird Reggie, which is Reggie's is a cop, of course, and then Delson wished his bird wasn't a cop, of course, because because Delson got arrested so many times. So yeah, and then and and then we were introduced to this bald head man named Hank, and then and and, and then he and then Delson touches Hank's hand, and then got his first power, which is smoke, and then introduced to the main villain, Augustine, and then and 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 then Augustine knocked him out, and then and then and and then he ended up into the end up into the lawn house, which is the lawn house turned into a hospital, and then there was a lot of concrete shards on Benny's leg, which is I'm guessing Benny is Delson's auntie or something like that. I don't know. Oh, 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 probably Benny is the foster mom or something like that. I don't have no idea. Okay, so so yeah, Reggie and Dawson decide to go to Seattle, and and and, and then while he he got his first power, which is Neo, and then he got from Fetch, of course. So so yeah, and then which is Fetch was on the bus with the conduits, and then we met the Gamer Boy Eugene, and then he got the power from Eugene, and then yeah, while he still had the Neo power, he re-met Augustine, and yeah, Augustine turned him into concrete, and then just sent him flying to whatever place, and then and then it and then Delson realized Hank wasn't dead, and then so Hank uh, I mean I mean well Delson thought they can like take down Augustine, but no, Hank set up Reggie and Delson to to lead to lead to Augustine, it, and then Augustine killed Reggie, and then Augustine and Delson fight until the bridge collapse, and yeah, and then Delson found Hank, and then Hank realized not Hank, Delson realized he had Hank had a daughter, and then